Young Skomo on the cut, bitch.
Hey, shout out to that boy Slow Life in this motherfucker. We got waves in this hole.
Wow.
Hey, alright, cool.
Today we're fancy.
Damn, got lipstick on the motherfucking joint.
We fancy.
Where's the ashtray?
Sorry.
He's talking shit. You talking shit, babe?
Where's the ashtray?
Look, I got my PC up.
It's up there.
Fuck with me. This is cool. I wish I was live streaming on YouTube.
No, but can you save the video so we can upload it on YouTube? Or do we have to do that with a separate camera?
Probably.
You could probably put my phone to record, but like that way.
This nigga really got this beat. That's sick. I give him props for that.
I mean, of course. Mexicans are lit.
That's what I'm saying. That's the Mexican shit. That's live.
What?
That beat?
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to do, like
The
mariachi
carnavalito.
sample, the carnavalito sample.
What's up, my boy? Oren, shout out to you. What's going down?
Do that shit, man. I don't want to do that shit. I need your face.
Needs to recognize my face.
Oh, you already did?
I kind of want to put the phone right here.
Alright.
Over there.
Over there.
No, right over here.
Oh.
So we should all be in the shot.
What do you want to do?
El Mexicano to LVD, what are you doing? El Mexicano, pull up.
Chano.
Chano. Somebody has to write in the group chat because he wrote it in the group chat. He's not on Instagram.
Oh, he's not on Instagram? Alright, so we live, right? Dope. What's up, my nigga?
What's up? I kind of want to get this Instagram live with all of us.
We can make that happen. But the real shit's already recorded, huh?
Yeah.
The audio version?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The iTunes version? Yeah. Dude, it's already fucking Friday, man.
Yeah.
Dude, does it feel
By
like
fast.
time goes by super fast nowadays? Like,
Now that we're older.
I feel like for the last 2 weeks, like fucking time's been going by just fucking fast, dude. Like fucking Sunday was just the other day. I was telling Don Vito, we was just outside making some fucking drumsticks and shit. And hey, why you pass
like
me
it?
this?
I do actually.
Why'd
Yeah.
you pass me this?
One of my favorites.
No.
Sorry. Well, because you sat there and I was like,
Dude,
I'm
for
gonna
sure.
get off this really quick just to upload on my Snapchat. I only had one person on there anyway. I had 7 viewers total, but one person was on it, like watching it.
13 views.
Like a weirdo.
I'm gonna take this sweater
Nice.
off. Cause me and Don Vito over here repping like a motherfucker. Hey.
Yeah, are.
Granny fuck around and got hooked on that Yola. I was fucked up about the sofa for the sofa. This shit a jungle, so watch for the cola. This shit a jungle, so watch for the snakes. I was hungry, I got up and fixed me a plate like I'm shooting for 7. I made something shake. I
Do you need internet for this or no?
No,
Okay. I had to plug into my phone, sorry.
no, you don't. You got dozens. My phone's finna die, dude. I wonder if it records both sides. Think it does?
It should. I mean,
Alright, I'm gonna put this shit like
Ponlo
right
así.
here.
así para que agarre los dos, ¿no?
Pues por
O
eso,
sea,
like that, no? Or how?
Yo decía, o sea,
I see.
Yeah.
But you think it will? What if it just catches, like, the front side?
Yeah, well, you right.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's gonna like this. If it does catch only
Maybe in the
this.
middle.
O a mí ni, güey, ahorita cuando lo tenías, se escuchaba bien.
Alright, bet.
Here. I got a freaking space.
No, hombre. So are we just getting older? Is that what it is? The older you get, time goes by faster, and the faster you die. Is there an afterlife, Ashley?
Something like that. My opinion on afterlife, I wouldn't say maybe afterlife. I would say the souls do reincarnate if you do not achieve self-mastery. If you do not master, your plans that you're supposed to be mastering. And I think that's part of the matrix.
So if you don't execute your first lifetime, you have to.
Yeah, you keep coming
back. You have
back
to redo it.
over. Yeah.
You get a retry.
Right. That's what I think. But that contradicts most of my family's beliefs. Like, if I were to tell them that shit, they would be like, what kind of devil shit are you on? Or, like, what kind of, like, weird shit are you on?
Like, they're religious, your people?
Some of them are. Some of them are not. They're open to, like, what I'm saying and my, like, new ideas. They, like, my mom calls it New Age spirituality. Which it kind of is. Like, if you go online and look at the community, it is. But there's a bunch of weirdos everywhere. So it's just like, what kind of weirdo are you going to be? And what kind of weird shit do you believe in?
And is that what you guys consider yourselves?
What? Who's y'all?
Like you and your mom?
My mom, she's like a Christian.
Oh, so she calls you that then?
New
Age spirituality?
She doesn't.
What is New Age spirituality?
But the stuff that I introduced to her, she calls it New Age stuff. And she says that it's not in the Bible, so it's not, like, legit.
It's not valid.
And I'm like, doesn't the Bible say, like, you can have slaves or some shit like that? Like, the Bible says a lot of weird shit.
You can kill your fucking kids.
Yeah. So
the Bible says all kinds of mad shit.
Yeah.
And people only choose to believe the good parts of it, or what they want to believe.
Right. So when you introduce a new idea to somebody that's contradicting to what they already, like, believe in, sometimes that person may attack you, or they may, like, because it's called cognitive dissonance when you're literally building a foundation of your whole life. You have 20, 30 years thinking this way.
One thing, for sure.
And then when somebody comes and says, hey, what about this? And you can't, like, back it up. You don't know what to say to it.
You're just like, fuck you.
You freak out. Exactly.
Right. You're wrong.
It's called cognitive dissonance.
Yeah, dude. That was me, man. Like, when I was a Christian, like, and I would hear other shit that wasn't what I was a Christian believed.
So you're not a Christian
anymore? I'm not a Christian. But, like, when I would get mad, dude, and I would want to fight people because of that shit. Like, you're doubting my God? Like, I would get crazy like that.
But
it's natural.
Yeah, I guess when you're at that level of consciousness, I try not to, like, feel any kind of, like, emotions towards people anymore. I'm kind of at a neutral state right now.
No, that's how I am. Right? But I'm saying, like, that's how I was, like, when I was real young and I was in the church. Like,
right.
And I would hear, like, other shit, like, or other religions or any other thought that wasn't mine. Like, I wouldn't even have the mind, like, the open mind to, like, sit there and, like, learn more about it. I'd just be ignorant and
facts
and be like, no,
facts.
Fuck you, like fuck your beliefs. You know what I'm saying? And that's fucked up, because that's how a lot of people are, dude. Like, I know a lot of people like that. Like, they're just like, but fuck what you believe in. Like, this is the truth, and they're not open to hear other shit.
Right.
I'm always open to hear everything. Like, that's why I study every religion. Like, so what would you consider yourself, like, religious or, like, spiritual, or?
I consider myself spiritual. Maybe not religious. I don't even think Christians, like, modern day Christians will consider themselves spiritual. Like, my mom, she's like a modern day Christian. Like, she's like a fucking demon slayer type shit. Like, out there, like, where the strippers and the crackheads are, like, trying to save their souls type shit. So she's really out there doing, like, grimy work, you know? Like, dude. I wish I could do some shit like that. But I just don't feel like that's my purpose. And for a lot of the times, I think our parents, you know, they see something like a vision, and they think that we are supposed to be a part of that same vision, or we're supposed to have the same goal, and sometimes it's not. So I had to, you know, like, tell my mom, like, maybe I was here for, like, a different purpose. Maybe you're here for that purpose, and maybe I'm here for, like, another purpose, you know? Because my generation...
Everybody's here for a different purpose.
But I see that my generation is not receptive to Christians like her. Like, right away, like, she wants to start talking about the Bible and stuff, and some people are, like, turned off by that, you know?
Sure.
So it's like... Even my own dad is, like, turned off by that. It's so funny how they're polar opposites. Like, he doesn't like when people are, like, shoving shit down his throat about...
Right.
Because it makes him feel, like, I guess, embarrassed type shit. Like, I will feel sometimes embarrassed when I will go up there. Because I'll be like, damn, I'm, like, high as fuck. or like like these people like no I smoke weed type shit, or like they're
What
judging
people?
me.
What are you talking about?
Like church people, like when I would go to
what?
church
You would
sometimes.
go to church and they'll sit there and talk to you and shit. Like,
Nah, they wouldn't talk to me, but I would just like feel uncomfortable going. Like, and I wouldn't want to talk to nobody because I would just be like, I can't relate to these people. Like, just shutting it off already. But then little do you know, those people are like the same like ex-drug dealers, and like they were once like you. So I just think like how you said earlier, the older you get, the faster time goes. Like maybe when
I
I'm
feel
older.
that way, dude. I feel like that's been going on for the past couple months. Like, I feel like, dude, like, and I told myself Monday, I was like, watch this week go by so fast, like just how last week did. And it did. Like, I didn't feel the fucking days. And then today's Friday, and we're talking about this shit, dude. It's crazy.
Definitely crazy.
How's that wine?
It's pretty good.
Sipping Roscato tonight, guys. And some Carbach. Yo,
Roscato.
shoot your fucking eye out. Seasonal beer, dude.
What does that mean?
It's from the fucking movie. It's from the fucking
Christmas Story.
movie.
Okay, that thought actually crossed my mind not too long ago. I think like last Christmas.
They played on fucking TBS for like 3 fucking days in a row and shit.
Let's talk
back
about
to back.
One, I don't watch TV, so
Well,
like.
But I'm talking about like growing up. That shit always
TBS,
came
yes.
on.
I used to watch TBS.
And not only TBS,
but I
like
never watched
a lot of channels.
Christmas Story.
Like for the holidays, it'd always be on. Probably because I was just poor and I was at home for the holidays.
No, I was at home
watching
too,
TV
but
and shit.
we didn't have cable, so I was even poorer. Like,
Nah, you right. Like,
yeah. So what the fuck you gonna watch?
but like every other year you had cable. Like,
Yeah.
you had cable for like a few months and then boom.
Yeah.
Poor again.
Yeah.
For the 2 years.
Fuck that.
That's how it was. So for those couple
yeah.
months, I got to see that shit.
Hell yeah.
And when I would go to Lazy's house, that motherfucker always had cable. I
Hell
go to his house
yeah.
and fucking
Yeah.
we'll watch some Christmas Story or some motherfucking bullshit.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
I want to say my Christmas movies would be The Grinch. The Grinch Stole Christmas. That's my shit.
The Jim Carrey one?
Yeah, and I could totally relate to that nigga now.
What the best? He was like, fuck Christmas.
I don't feel like fuck Christmas. Actually, I want to give my family gifts this year, and I've never really taken it seriously like that, like to where
I used to do that, but I be too broke nowadays to do all that shit. There's too many fucking
don't
kids.
say you're too broke.
There's too many kids, dude.
Yes. So let me rephrase that. Only half of my family finna get presents this year, and they all finna get slides because I'm not finna be in the fucking store. Yeah, they all finna get slides. Type shit.
Like his little sister, I saw her Christmas fucking list.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about she want a fucking $20 Starbucks gift card. Little girl's like 8 years old.
$20, nigga, 905. 905.
I was like, what? This girl wants fucking.
Bro, okay, so I
Starbucks
dead
gift
ass have family like that. Like, don't bring no cheap ass gifts type shit.
Damn, bro.
But yeah, I remember I went all out like the first year for my family. Stayed broke for like 2 years, nigga. I like, hell nah. Yeah. Like, hell nah. Okay, let's talk about that.
About
I
what?
was literally just saying that earlier to one of my homegirls. She's going through like a tough time, and I'm like, sometimes you
About
can't.
being broke?
About just life, just everything's going wrong in her life. So she's like, well, I told her, like, I fucking forgot my fucking train of thought. What were we talking about?
You told her something. She was broke or something.
She was going through a tough time.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I told her, don't listen to your parents. I'm
So
like,
not to listen to her parents.
yeah, okay, check out my
Fucking
theory.
advice right there, dude.
Check out my theory behind this. Okay.
Why not?
So, if I'm a millionaire and I'm trying to be a billionaire, trillionaire, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I
You're
want all
listening
these
to
things, and I see myself doing all these things, like living in a fucking mansion, buying a yacht type shit. Like, why are you gonna follow advice from people that don't have what you have? Like, that's just common sense. Like, if I do what you did, I'm gonna have what you have.
Mm-hmm.
So why would I listen to somebody that doesn't have the results that I want?
Right.
No offense. And like I say that with the utmost respect type shit. But it's just like it's true. So can I do something different to maybe just see if like we can get out of this?
Yeah.
So like it's interesting.
So what happened?
Every day's a new day. Every day's a new day, B. Nah, sometimes it's difficult. It's like a transition sometimes, you know, sometimes you have to like step up and be that person, you know, and then sometimes you can just like be there for yourself the same way that you show up for other people, you know? I think that's the important part at the end of the day.
When you gonna drop some music, Ash?
I don't know. I did a song recently and it was so cringy to me. All my music right now is cringy to me. But I'm learning to love what I do and just kind of like not take it so serious.
I dropped the weed.
But yeah, we should do a song together, definitely. We should
Has
chop
to.
it up, do a song. I feel like that's why I'd be cringy because I'm not like in my zone. I'm not in my element. I feel like I'm in somebody else's element. That's kind of what happened to me. Damn. That's why like, okay, so today earlier I like one of my kids got on my fucking nerves, right? But like usually they don't get on my nerves. Like I chill with them, I'm cool with them, whatever. But today, like I don't know what happened. Like I guess because I haven't smoked all week either.
You
So
snapped?
and then I was tired. Yeah, I didn't snap though, but I was like, and he threw me out my mind. And I remember I was nothing. He was just like being mad annoying, like repeating. Like it's because they're special needs kids, so you don't get a regular kid. You get like, and then this dude has like schizophrenia, fucking ADHD, fucking. He has a cranial brain disorder. We looked at his folder because he's so wild. He's so like.
So you had to.
He's like a little Tasmanian
What's
devil.
up with this guy?
So we looked at his file, and I mean, just tell me why nobody had like looked at his file. Like my boss hadn't looked at his file. You know, like what the fuck is that?
Well, y'all have issues with this kid every day. Or what?
Kind of, yeah. Like one day he'll come in good, one day he'll come in bad, and then we looked at his whole like dynamic, like his family. Like I talked to his parents, which is weird. Like HIZ rule is like really like I'm not supposed to be talking to them. And even my teacher, she was like the main teacher of record, she was like, yeah, I wouldn't talk to his mom. She's like, no, just stay out of it. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, first of all, there's a language barrier. I'm the only one that knows fucking Spanish because my boss is white and then the teacher is black. So I'm just like, how are you going to speak to these Mexican kids' moms?
Yeah.
Everybody in that bitch is Mexican. So it's like, yeah, so, and then it gets annoying when you're trying to communicate something to a child. So you need the parents to be on your side, kind of.
Yeah.
And you can't reach them. But I'm with your kid like 8 hours a day, dude. Like
that's weird.
You should be able to reach me.
Usually, yeah, a teacher's supposed to be able to talk to the mom and shit. See what the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Why not the special kids?
Right.
Is the Texas Education Board failing our students?
Oh wow, interesting question. I think I signed some paper that says that I can't talk shit about them.
Oh.
But
you gonna leave it at that?
Hell no.
Hell no, I'm here to talk some shit.
Hell yeah.
I can't even talk shit.
I'm gonna talk hella shit because I feel like this is like I convinced to this shit, right? So tell me why bitch has HISD. Okay, so I'm telling you, my boss is white and then the teacher's black. So like these kids are like, there's already a barrier. And then I'm fucking teaching these kids how to like work in the community type shit, you know, like how to be. And then it's not only that, because since they got different disabilities, sometimes you gotta teach them social skills. Like last year I had a student that would be like this close to me, like and then nigga would just touch my
That's why we need the camera.
Like look, he would just try to touch my face out of nowhere, like, and I'll be like, Julian, personal space. Like that's weird. Don't do that.
That's fucking weird right there.
Like, and then these kids have been babied so much. Sometimes they don't even like, you know, like to them it's a whole nother world. They think like everybody's
School
gonna
is another world. Or what?
Yeah, well, like, yeah, because school always separated them, you know. But then nowadays, there's more special needs kids and more people with disabilities. So that is growing. Right now, I'm like the pioneer of that. And so I'm just like...
You the fucking pioneer that shit is?
Well, the program that I do is only 6 years old. And then by...
Damn.
Wait, let me get this fucking fun fact right. By 2000... No.
By what?
In 10 years, like 30% of the fucking population, the working class will be special needs.
Dude. So, like, you do it. You like what you do?
To be honest, that's what I'm struggling with this year. Because last year, I was so grateful to be where I was. And don't get me wrong, I'm grateful as fuck, right? Like, every day I practice, like, meditation, being grateful.
¿Y ahora?
Y this time around, I'm ready to quit my job. I'm ready to be, like, a full-time trader. I'm ready to just work from home, like, because I kind of tasted it in the summer. But then I feel like I'm an asshole, and I feel like I shouldn't do that, like... if I fucking be a millionaire or whatever, I already know I'm gonna be a millionaire. I already know I'm gonna be this, and this. I'm gonna do what I want to do. But, like, these kids, their whole life is just gonna be, like, what? If I influence it, their life could be badass. So, what I want to do, and I don't want to just do it for kids with, because if, like I said, the special needs population is growing. Like, now, HISD, if you are depressed and you're just acting out at school, they're going to label you ADHD and they're going to put you in the special needs class. Or if you, like, let's say your parents got deported or your fucking dad died or some shit.
They'll put you in there.
And you're acting out. Yeah, you're like, oh, well, take him to the doctor. We don't know what's wrong with him. The doctor is going to sit there and be like, oh, this nigga's ADHD. This nigga's bipolar. This nigga's something. Right?
Hey, but I heard that shit was fake.
What's fake?
ADHD.
It's not fake. It's just you have to understand that these kids are technology kids. Their attention span is... Everybody's attention span is like a goldfish. That's the point. You know, they don't want you to be sitting there like in thought for too long. Everybody has to be on the go and like move type shit, like technology. So my kids, why the fuck would they want to go and work when they could just be at fucking school on their laptops? And they have better laptops than me. Their shit's like touchscreen. They're all like, earlier I was working with them one-on-one. And because the teacher wasn't there. And then fucking, they're all like touching my shit. And I'm like, it's not touchscreen. Like, I had to say that shit like all the time, nigga.
I got burnt.
Yeah, bro.
Me quemé con el pinche churro.
No, way.
Well, that hole ain't even there. Oh, you got... You got to pick that bitch up. Hell
Okay,
no, that's
okay.
foul.
That's right.
That's foul, dude. Fuck. It's the government.
It's the government, yeah.
It's the government, man. They're
I
trying
don't think we should say government. We should have like a code word for them. Because I bet you every time
The
it's
G-men.
government,
the G people.
they're like scanning it somewhere. The G people?
The G people.
The G people?
The elite. The elite.
The elite.
The elite, man. What's up with your boy, what's his name? Epstein.
Oh my gosh.
That shit's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to talk about that because I don't think a lot of people are ready for that kind of stuff. But I'm going to just say it
Everybody's
anyway.
ready for that shit, nigga. It's like...
No, but a lot of people don't realize that it was actually like satanic ritual abuse type shit.
What the fuck
Exactly.
you talking about, Ash?
I was gonna post it on Instagram the other day. I was like, it's too much.
Satanical.
I was like, calm down.
Let's hear it.
It's just like child sacrifice type shit. It's like
Nigga.
adrenochrome. It's like all kinds of weird shit like that. Like, and a lot of people are
You don't
not.
think he was just crazy and he liked little girls and shit? That's why he was...
I mean, obviously,
I mean,
that
but-
nigga was not normal.
But why does it have to be like a satanic thing? Like,
Because it is like, okay,
why can't
supposedly.
he just be a fucking
Well, it's a
pedophile
theory. It's a
motherfucker?
theory, right? It's a theory. But okay, pedophiles are non-satanic. I feel like that would go in the same category, wouldn't it? What's the difference
No.
between Luciferian and satanic?
I have no idea.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, like, motherfucker could just be weird like that and just do weird shit and not necessarily
Be satanic.
Satanic.
They said that on his property, it was like a tennis court. Like, from above, like Google Maps, you could see it as a tennis court. But if you go there, it's actually like a mound. Like, it's like a sacrificial mound type shit. It's not a tennis court at all. It just looks like it from up here.
So
You see what I'm saying?
So who killed him though? That's the.
I don't think he's dead. I think.
Oh shit!
I think he's
He's
underground.
not dead. They're like, we're gonna fake your murder. Just fucking.
It's like a movie, kind of. Don't you feel like it's like a movie?
I never even thought of it like that. That shit could have happened. Like, they just told that nigga, like, we're gonna kill you.
Yeah, because
And just.
we gotta dead this shit. Like.
But wouldn't it be easier just to kill him? To really kill him? Instead of fake kill him?
Easier for who?
I don't know. For whoever didn't want. I mean, he obviously got killed because, like, other people was gonna get snitched on and shit like that. Like,
Right.
because they already got that dude, the fucking Prince of England and shit. He was fucking them little girls too. The fucking Prince.
He looks like a weirdo. I
And-
think with some people you can just
And it was
tell,
a bunch,
no?
and like, I don't know if you heard them interviews of them girls and shit, like.
I didn't. I just.
And it was crazy though
I think
because
that's
them
like-
girls, like, they were just little hoes, some of them. Like, they were just like,
Okay.
they were like 15, 14 years old, and then he was giving them like $200 and shit to fuck. And then he would tell them, like, go and find other girls and bring them. So he was like, these little bitches were bringing other little bitches to the fucking parties and hotels
Right.
and all this bullshit.
Right.
And this dude and then they were just passing them around with like the fucking Prince of England
And Bill Clinton.
and Bill Clinton and who
Hillary
else?
Clinton.
Hillary was
It's
that motherfucker
weird.
$2,000 and shit.
It's weird because you know they're like founders. I don't know what of like a children's foundation.
So you really think the president was?
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. They were friends and shit.
Supposedly when they raided his house, you saw that painting that they found of him.
Mm-mm.
It was him in a dress and like some red heels. Like they found some weird shit in his house. Like it's just weird. Like they had
He was weird. That
like-
motherfucker was fucking 12-year-olds. And he would brag about it. That's what the girls would say. He would brag about it. Like, man, I fucked a 12-year-old. Like, the fuck? Like, if it was a fucking achievement. Like, that motherfucker was weird, dude.
definitely weird. There's a lot of weird shit that goes on, but it's just people don't like. Either like everybody knows, they just don't talk about it type shit. I feel like a lot of people know, like a lot of people do. Like I'll be surprised when people be like, "Oh yeah, I know about that and this and that," and I'm just like you wouldn't even seem like you're that type of person. Like why don't you like make yourself different from the rest of them?
That's some shit, dude.
Like
Who you jamming to right now?
Gunna,
Gunna?
yeah, Moneybag, Young Dolph. I'm actually in this like
Hey.
consolidation period.
Don Vito, is that saucy or not?
It's hella saucy. Me and Don Vito got the same time taste of
Okay.
music.
Nah, it's because I got this new show that I'm going to do on YouTube where we ask Don Vito,
Is shit saucy?
is it saucy or not? And we're
I'm
just
here
going
for
to
it.
bring shit to him. And he's going to let us know if it's saucy or if it's not.
I'm fucking here for it. Let's do this shit. Christmas special.
Christmas special.
Yeah.
Bring a bunch of Christmas shit. Is it saucy? Mariah Carey.
Is
Is,
this
it saucy or not, Don Vito?
Let's do 15 seconds of is it saucy or not.
It's saucy or not?
Yeah. You gotta
Like
think
right
of
now?
stuff. Yeah, like everybody just gonna think of some shit to ask
go.
this nigga,
Go.
right?
You go.
Okay. High-waisted pants, bell bottoms, saucy or not?
Honestly, I haven't heard of that. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
What did you ask him?
I was like high-waisted pants with bell bottoms.
High-waisted pants? With what?
With bell bottoms. Saucy.
With bell bottoms.
Yeah.
That's old
It's like
school.
70s chic,
Yeah,
like
it's
coming
old school.
back, right?
Is it saucy or not, Don Vito? Just imagine it in your head. Just fucking.
How the
Just
fuck?
imagine that shit, dude.
Go with your turn.
It's your turn. Ask him. Okay, Don Vito. That beer you're drinking by Carbach, you'll shoot your eye out. Is it saucy or not?
I mean, yeah. It
Yeah,
is.
it's cool.
It's cool.
We'll come up with better questions by the fucking
Yeah,
time
by the
we
real.
shoot the fucking
That was just
the
fucking
pilot. Yeah, it was
rehearsal.
just little,
That wasn't
rehearsal.
nothing.
It was shit.
It's just a
Little
little
sneak
sauce.
peek. See, I can fucking watch that shit on fucking YouTube. Starring Don Vito. For sure, dude.
That's gonna be dope.
Oh, Ashley Guzman.
Okay.
Put some serious music on. Don Vito.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun.
Put some fucking serious music. This goes. Shout out to the whole LVD fam.
Shout out to LVD.
Shout out to my nigga Slow Life. Shout out to Scam,
My boy
Lento,
Scam.
Mexicano, Fuego, Papi Sosa.
Slow's calling me. Speak
Slow.
of the devil.
Put that boy
And he
on.
shall appear.
Put him on speaker.
Alright, let's put him on.
You're on the mic, son.
Please leave your message.
What the fuck?
He's like,
I thought he was calling you.
he was.
No, but
I just got him back.
alright. On some serious shit. On some serious
On
fucking
some
shit.
serious shit.
Do you like Big Red?
I do not drink Coke.
But when you did you like Big Red?
Nah, it tastes like red. Like, it tastes like red.
Tastes like red?
Yeah.
It tastes like red, okay. What the fuck does that mean?
like, okay, this is what it means.
Oh, shit.
Like how that grape Fanta tastes like purple.
Dude, what
Okay,
the fuck?
you
Your
see?
fucking brain is color coded or what the fuck, dude?
No, but that just tastes like syrup, like a raspa syrup, like purple type syrup, or like, you know, like some
I
generic
never
type shit.
thought about it like that. I always said like grape, you know. That's supposed to be grape, right? The purple.
Yeah, but it does, like, does that taste like grape to you?
Oh, no.
It should taste like purple.
Like purple. I guess. What does this taste like?
This tastes like slight red, but like slight alcohol, like and slight syrup type shit. Read the ingredients. What does it say?
It says. Oh, what did Alexis say? I don't want to drink that. He's like, everybody stepped on it. So people who stepping on this. I don't think they still do wine like that, man. Or do they? I don't give a fuck.
I
It's
think they
good.
do, right? Yeah, at this point, I mean, alcohol is alcohol. Have you ever drank moonshine?
Yeah. Moonshine's cool. Have you?
Yeah.
That's cool.
That tastes like you might as well just drink some like rubbing alcohol, like straight to the dome.
This shit was made in Trento, Italia.
Does it have high fructose corn syrup?
It doesn't show the ingredients.
Should I get back on Instagram Live? Let me call Slow Life first. Then I'm finna get on Instagram. Maybe I should.
Sweet red. It's just some sweet red.
Yo, what's good?
Yo, my guy, you on the mic right now.
It's a motherfucking deal. It's your boy Slow Life. You know what I'm saying? You can hit me up on Instagram. Slow Life 713 if you need them beats in the studio time, you feel me?
Hell
Shout out to my
yeah.
nigga Ronnie.
Already.
Shout out to my nigga Ash. Shout out to my nigga Don Vito.
Hey.
WD in this hole. You know what I'm
Hell
talking about?
yeah.
Going down.
I already know.
Hell yeah.
Already. Hey, we're gonna ask you a question. You gonna say if it's saucy or not, dog.
Alright.
What it is, Ashley?
Is it saucy with the Slow Life God himself? Okay, Slow Life. Dang, we gotta be prepared for these hoes.
The same fucking question.
No.
The pants. The pants.
Nigga.
We gotta see what slow
Y'all
says.
niggas lost in the sauce or what?
No, not yet.
Shit, y'all swimming in that motherfucker.
Y'all swimming.
Slow. High-waisted pants
No.
with bell bottoms.
Not saucy, nigga.
Not saucy, okay?
I knew it. That's why I didn't want to ask
Hey.
him. No,
You
fucking
just
play.
want to fucking wear some of those pants, huh?
I do. And
I'm just waiting for somebody to say, yeah, it's saucy.
40s, it'll be saucy as fuck.
obviously, none of y'all gonna say that.
Yeah.
All right, go, nigga. Same question.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Slow already said no, so I'm gonna say no.
No drip.
No drip.
Okay, let's ask a girl. Jess, would you say saucy or no saucy?
It's not. Wait, go ahead. Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead. No,
Jess,
no, I was gonna say something, but go ahead. Go ahead.
Go.
All right, it's not saucy, but we can make it saucy.
Okay.
We can make it saucy, dude.
Hell yeah, man. Just throw some fucking
Who would throw
polka dots
something
in
in
that
there?
motherfucker.
Throw some polka dots in that motherfucker and put a untouchable maniac stamp on it. It becomes
Hell
saucy.
yeah. Hell yeah. Throw some D's on that bitch.
Throw some diesel. Throw some cheese on that bitch. Throw
Okay,
some
let's
dairy
talk
in
about
that
cheese.
bitch.
You want to talk about
Cheese?
cheese?
Yeah, I like cheese.
You like cheese? I love cheese.
I love cheese.
No,
Cheese
let me
is-
stop saying that. Let me stop saying that.
Cheese is bad for you.
Yeah.
You know that cheese has the same effects as cocaine
Yes.
on your brain?
Yeah, dude.
So basically, cheese is cocaine.
Dude, you're like
Basically.
virtually here, bro. Like,
Yeah, it's so awesome. We like teleported you here right now through this
Alright?
we're in
I
the
don't gotta drive
fucking
nowhere.
future
through
right
this
now.
device.
I know it.
You're like in the Star Wars with a little fucking hologram.
Oh yeah.
Pops up.
Shit, I'm just chilling
We're in the
like that.
fucking future right now with slow life.
It's like a Coachella and shit.
Hell
And,
yeah. It's better than Coachella.
We're live via telephone
It's
with slow life
Ashella.
and Shady Lane. How's the weather out there? It's gonna rain.
what's the mo? This nigga. What you call? So what's the motherfucking Addy, man? I might pull up.
Okay.
What it is? Oh no, wait. We can't say that. We'll text that to you.
Yeah.
We almost fucked up there.
He
Guys,
lives
the
on
G people.
2513 Man Street.
Oh yeah, y'all can pull up there. That's a museum now. 2519 Man Street, Houston, Texas
$5 to get in.
77093.
And, gonna send that my way, man. But shit,
Yeah.
I'll be at the
Hey.
podcast soon.
All right.
Text
Hey,
that
y'all,
man.
Alright, dog.
Bet.
For sure.
Text that man. Oh, my phone right here. Hell yeah. What's the word?
What's the fucking item? 3109? Chicken? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so. We can we edit that out or
Yeah, we can probably edit that.
we can never just post that? It's ruined. I just ruined the whole fucking podcast.
Yeah, we'll
And
edit
the
that
video.
out. We'll edit it out.
But are we? Oh, okay, yeah. See?
That's just the. Yeah.
What's up with that angle? Is that a good angle for everybody?
I don't know, but we could change it.
Well, let's change it. Let's get some
And then
good
we'll add some
angles.
different angles, you know?
Cause you can actually send this footage to. I got a couple homeboys that they could like probably edit it and just like I'll go through it and do some cool clips, like short clips type shit. I don't know about this wine though. Is that a good look for my students? You always gotta be conscious of them, right?
Just wine.
This is for the promo. Yeah.
I don't know about the weed though.
Type shit. I would actually recommend them weed versus wine. Like, or CBD at least. You know, because I feel like that could cure some some stuff there.
I feel like right here would be perfect. But how do we get it right here?
I have a little camera holder. I have a tripod in the fucking car.
Go get it!
Ah, freaking.
Hey, Ashley.
I swear to God, bro.
You got it? Are you okay?
We're gonna have to edit this.
She would just do it right now.
Huh?
She would just do it right now.
No, we're gonna have to edit it like after the whole thing is done in case we need to take other shit off. You know what I'm saying? Or add shit, whatever. Alright, stop it right now.
I just pressed the
Push pause.
pause.
Yeah.
Fucking you just like hold it in front of you because we all look fucking faded. I'm so excited for 2020.
What's your plans for 2020?
Oh my God. Conquer the world.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
What are your plans for 2020?
Drink a lot of wine and a lot of beer.
What's your number one goal for 2020?
My goal.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, just to win, just to goal. I don't know. I have a lot of goals. Just that all my other goals come to its execution.
Do you have one main goal?
One main goal.
Like for sure you want to
I
accomplish in
got a whole
2020?
list of things I need to get done. So it's kind of hard to just talk about one. It's like,
No, it's not. If you
I
have a
don't
whole
just
list,
like
if you have a whole list, come on with 5 right now.
come on with get a house since I'm kind of homeless right now.
Stop saying that. Okay.
I don't like to talk about my
Why?
goals.
You should always be talking about your goals.
I don't know if I want to say some of these goals right
True, because I be talking about my goals and people be trying to miss out, like, and it be like, just because, like, we were just talking about, some people have a closed mindset and some people have an open mindset. So that's why you said you can see some old people that adapt to the new times, and then you can see some old people that don't because they have closed mindsets.
But like if you say like my main goal, like you were saying, it'd probably be that, to get a house.
Okay.
Which that's probably something I'm gonna. I mean, yeah, 2020, yeah. That's the goal. To get settled in our new place.
I would say think much bigger, much sooner.
No, of course. That's what I'm saying. Like, I do want that sooner, and I'm trying to get that sooner. Like, but that's like 2020 is around the corner. So,
Have you started on your 2020 goals like right now?
well, it's been a goal since we got flooded. That's been the
Facts.
goal. Yeah,
Facts.
it's been the goal.
I like to, like, these past days, I guess how you said they're going by really fast. They are, but at the same time, they are still, like, they're becoming, for me, more draining. Like, I just see it as, like, I don't know, like, I'm getting tired, more and more tired. And it's not just me, it's the kids, too. Like, I see it in my environment.
Getting more tired.
Type shit. And the other teachers too, they be telling me like I'm tired as fuck, blah blah, because I feel like it's emotionally draining, like mentally draining, spiritually draining. Like it's a lot of energy, it's a lot of people, it's a lot of all the time. You know, it's like they come from different houses that have who knows what kind of energy there, and it's just like when you're aware. Like me, I like to consider myself aware. There's teachers there that are, a lot of the teachers there are just like, they don't get it that these kids don't give a fuck about, you know, these kids have real life problems, like, and they don't give a fuck about. So back to the state of Texas taking over, that's probably what they're going to end up doing. So they're just going to turn them on to like charter schools, which I never knew what that really was. until
Turn what into charter schools?
a charter school is basically
No, I
like
know what a charter school is, but turn what into a charter?
our
charter
schools, like Sam Houston, like all the schools. Any like HIZ school, they would be charter schools, and it would just be like, oh, okay, like Sam Houston's gonna be like a technology center, and like Reagan's gonna be like an engineering center, and like like just like that, because not everybody can go to college type shit. Not everybody is gonna go to college.
Yeah. But that's good, isn't it?
It kind of just depends, I think, how you see it. I don't know if state of Texas is going to be a good thing or a bad thing. Because look at all the places owned by state of Texas. Like, would you consider them good places?
What do you mean?
Like, Texas, the places that they own.
The places that, like, the
State of Texas
the
owns.
state of Texas.
What do you think of when the state of Texas owns something, a building? What is that building?
A building?
Yeah, what is that building usually?
A courthouse?
First thing I think of is jail. You said courthouse. So, like, they already kind of run HISD like that. That's why they're so big on, like, attendance and shit. They want, like, each kid that's there, they get a certain amount of money for it. And then if the kid is special needs, they get a lot of money for it. So it's like these doctors are, like, everybody's special needs, and they send them to the school, and then the school gets more money for the special needs, and like everybody just gets more money all the way around type shit. And then you kind of don't have to deal with whatever that kid is like actually going through. And then it just gets worse and worse and worse because you just stack them up. And then think like there's some parents with closed minds that if they tell you your kid is not gonna be able to walk, would you treat your kid like if she's not gonna be able to walk, or you would still continue to push her to walk? So some of my parents, you can tell that they kind of just, whenever their kid got diagnosed, like that was it. Like
They don't care.
not that they don't care,
Like, they
but
don't-
like in
like-
Mexican culture, that's really taboo, a special needs person or a special needs kid. So they don't know how to kind of like deal with that.
So how do they deal with it?
Every kid is different.
Well, like from what your experience, like, and like moms you have to deal with and shit.
Yeah, like okay, sometimes when I talk to moms, you can tell like that they're special needs as well, and it just or not special needs. I wouldn't.
The moms.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
The moms
like,
have special needs. That's
bro,
why they're special
I had
needs. Hey,
like
that makes sense. That makes a little sense.
it does, because all this shit is passed out. It's learned behavior. Most of it is learned behavior. That's what I'm starting to see. It's like if you never talk to your kid because the doctor told you he's never going to be able to talk, so you just always ignored him and you never really talk to him directly type shit. Like, people don't know how to deal with stuff like that. So you made your kid nonverbal. Now your kid doesn't speak. Or your kid could speak maybe like with a speech impediment, but you didn't even try, so that nigga can't speak at all type shit.
And you have students like that that can't speak?
Yeah, I do. And they're like the smartest ones. And you would think...
Like, they can't speak, like, they don't make noises and shit?
Yeah, they make noises, but you would think that they don't know anything.
And can they hear?
Yes. It's just
They just can't speak.
like,
But
imagine
they can hear
being
you.
imagine you being regular.
So they're not, like, mute, like, they can hear.
Some are mute, but not like in school, not in Sam Houston, not in my program,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
That's why like the special needs population is gonna grow. It's growing and growing and growing. And in the next 10 years, 30% of the working population will be special needs or have some kind of disability. So think about that.
Who says that?
It's like a statistic
From who?
from the autism center type shit. We had like a little fucking meeting. They like came to talk to us. Okay,
shit.
so tell me why they're training me on like autistic.
So they're trying to make us all autistic.
No, they're not trying to make them all autistic. But if you see the autistic, like if you look at the research, it's new. It's a fairly new like.
So where does it come from? Vaccines?
I would think so.
Yeah.
I would really highly think so.
I
But
think so too.
it's just a theory, and like people get pissed off when I say.
I think so too, but I still don't think that people should just stop vaccinating.
Same.
Out of nowhere like that.
Kind of. I don't know. I'm like, same kind of, I don't know.
That's a crazy ass subject.
Cause I have my first set of shots. I have my basic set of shots. But my mom had me at like 13 years old, so like she know no better type shit. But now my mom doesn't advocate for vaccines, so I don't know like if I were to have a kid and we like if my like I don't know how my family would feel about that. You gotta remember people are like really like black and white, so, you know. And everybody's different. Everybody has a different.
Are we vaccinating our kids?
They have to be in school, no?
We vaccinated Sophia.
Yeah, shit.
But this was like fucking 7 years ago. Right? Well, she's got another vaccine. You get the flu shot?
No, I don't.
You never get the flu shot? I never get the flu shot.
She doesn't get the flu shot.
I don't get that shit. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
I still get sick. No, I don't get sick. I don't remember being sick for a couple days. I get this staph and shit.
I get sick.
You don't get sick?
No.
You never
Even
get sick?
this
Nigga,
right
you
now,
sick right now.
I know this little stuffy nose that I got is because there's something in here. There's like a dust something or like a
And does there
like-
is, I seen like little
or like a cat hair or something like.
a cat hair. No what?
Well,
the
but
dog,
you said there's
the
no
dog,
cat. It could be the dog.
The dog. The dog is outside right now. but
Either
he's
way,
always
yeah.
in.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
But some dogs I don't get that. So I just find it weird that sometimes I do get it, sometimes I don't. That's why like people be like, oh, it's allergies. Like, bitch.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I guess so. But
That's what
still,
it is,
bitch,
dude.
don't
It's
tell me
fucking
what it is.
allergies.
I know what the fuck it is. I got it. I'm the nigga that got it.
You get an allergy, dude. So, like, we talk about when you gonna drop a hit. Forget, like, in Afghanistan, like, we fuck with that shit.
I don't fuck with
that
it.
shit.
Well, right
How you
now,
don't fuck with that shit?
it's because I'm my
What you
worst
said,
critic.
what was that line she said?
I'm my worst critic, to be honest.
Yeah, worst critic.
Yeah.
Can't remember.
But I'm starting
That
to
shit was
learn to
dope.
love my voice, so it's cool. Like, we're getting somewhere, right?
Yeah. I want to start a female group. A
Female group?
A singer, a rapper, and a producer.
Singer, rapper.
We need to
producer.
find a singer, a rapper, and a producer. It's really a producer we gotta find. I don't know
I
any
know.
female producers.
Yeah.
And that would be a fucking dope ass female group. Out of the 8.
A female group. I don't know about a female group.
Y'all fuck with Megan Thee Stallion?
She's cool. I like Megan Thee Stallion.
I know you fuck with Megan Thee Stallion.
Do you fuck with Megan Thee Stallion? It's a real question.
I don't fuck with Megan Thee Stallion, but I
Respect her as an
I
artist.
respect her, hell yeah. I respect her. Like, you ain't gonna catch me jamming to her. But, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like,
Bitch,
I don't
yes,
fuck
I
with her.
am.
She will, but, like, she from the H. So,
Yeah.
like, we show love
Yeah,
to people,
dude.
anybody from the H. So, like, I show love. I support her.
Plus, she's
Whatever.
a phenomenal artist.
Okay.
She's general.
Yeah, like, she's talented. She can float. Like, she write her own flows and shit. She ain't like Cardi B. Like, she write her own flows. Like,
Cardi
she's
B.
an MC. She's an MC.
Yeah.
She dope. She dope. But right, it's just not my style. I ain't gonna be
True.
jamming. I'll
Yeah.
be like, hey, put that Megan Thee Stallion on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
With that big old freak. No,
Yeah.
yeah, I feel you. That's how I feel like sometimes too. Like her music is too vulgar.
vulgar.
Yeah, so I just because that's one thing that
The
I'm
big
like
old freak song.
yeah, or one thing that I'm learning to do is actually like songs. You gotta think about it. If you say stuff, it comes true. So if you're singing a song talking about I killed a nigga or like like you manifest your own destiny by speaking that, So you speak about poor shit, like you keep yourself poor type shit, like you speak about strippers and thotties, that's what your life is gonna be about, If you speak about
Yeah. but it's just vibes too. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes you want to hear some gangster shit.
Facts.
Sometimes you want to hear some.
Sometimes you want to just jam
some
gangsta
ghetto
shit.
Sometimes you want to hear some fucking.
Sometimes you just want to be toting Glocks in the fucking whip.
Sometimes you want to put some
Riding-
Jimi Hendrix and
Riding
shit.
that hoe like.
It's all vibes, dude. Like,
Hell yeah.
it just. I see the bag I'ma get. That's why you get different vibes. You make different music.
Facts.
Like this shit, I was just kicking it, being slow. Face. Not too face. Nigga made the beat on the spot. I laid that verse out on the spot. Boom. We made that song in like an hour.
I like that.
I'm enjoying this beer. So, do you fuck with like psychedelics and shit, dude?
I don't know if I should talk about this, but fuck it, one life to live, right?
One life to live.
I do fuck with psychedelics as far as like using it not
And
as
if
a.
they fire you because of this,
I mean,
we'll
I've
go
thought about
viral.
this. I've thought about this.
We'll go viral because we
Exactly.
got it all documented, and we'll start a GoFundMe, and they'll
No,
they'll fund the podcast and like,
no.
and we'll go viral.
I mean, to be honest, yes, I will recommend psychedelics.
What kind of psychedelics you fuck with?
Me personally, like I would just say like mushrooms. you know?
Mushrooms?
Yeah, but you have to go where it's legal and consume them there. You know, like you can't do it in illegal places type shit.
Why?
I think it's like a felony. Just for any kids listening out there, because kids are dumb these days. They'll fucking just like.
So kids don't fucking don't
Yeah.
do mushrooms in Texas.
Just let me tell you, feel like, yeah, like that was kind of like a weed thing, you know? Like, they like made it so we couldn't smoke weed. And now look at it. We're all smoking weed, like it's all legal everywhere, and it's about to be like legalized federally.
Yeah.
So now what?
I seen them. I read
Now
that
what do you say for my fucking year of probation that I did, bitch ass niggas?
shit. I know, right? Are they gonna give you that time back? I did fucking what, like 3 years of probation
Fuck that. Fuck that.
for marijuana. Well, it wasn't because of marijuana the first time, but it got extended because of marijuana.
Right. Same. My shit got extended too.
Hey, what's that shit Danny was talking about last time? Vibe check. Do your kids talk about that shit? Is that a thing in high school?
Are you? I don't know. This.
Vibe check.
Somebody has asked me this question. But
I think I asked you this last week, maybe. Yeah.
Yeah, you probably.
Vibe
yeah,
check.
you did. Vibe check.
Is that
no.
that's a thing, dude?
I don't.
With fucking kids.
Well, I don't know about that
Vibe
thing.
check. Like, I don't know, something about vibe check. We can call little Danny and confirm that shit. The long haired kid that was.
How
with me
old is
last
he?
week. He's like 18 now, right?
He's like what, like a senior?
I
Hell
think
no.
No?
That nigga dumbass, bro.
Oh my god,
He
don't
like
say
it.
that.
He's one of your students.
Yeah, you see? You see,
No,
like.
he's
He
cool.
just-
He
yeah.
just stayed behind, I
Yeah.
guess.
Wait. No, because you have to understand school doesn't teach you anything. So how can you
I
tell
know,
that
that's how I was, dude.
how can you tell them you're not smart or you have a special need or you have a disability if a school all they teach you to do is take a test, take a STAR test, because same thing with this test. The more they get good numbers on it, the more money I'm gonna get out of you. So they just keep these hoes running like little banks type shit.
So
You know?
our education system is fucked up.
In other words, yes.
Yeah. What would you
Sometimes-
do to fix it? Hey, when we talking about like you, like running for some type of office?
Bro, tell me why the other day I was applying online for fucking HISD Board of Managers since like Texas is taking over.
Wait, the state of Texas is taking over
HISD.
HISD?
Yes.
What exactly does that mean?
We don't know. It's just like that's the thing.
Who-
Like
Okay, they're taking it over from who? Who's in charge right now? They say.
That's what I looked up the other day, and it's just like it doesn't give a clear answer. It just has like people on the front type shit. So it's like it's actually a state-owned like thing.
I thought
But-
the whole
Exactly.
every district was funded by the state.
Exactly. So how can like I didn't understand that when I googled it. I was like, how the fuck is Texas gonna take the state of Texas gonna take over something that they kind of already own? But maybe it was like different sectors of, and then maybe I don't know. Like maybe it's I don't know what to expect. To be honest, none of us do. The ones who
You know what I think it is? I think HISD was like it was like managed by the city, maybe. Houston ISD. You know what I'm saying? Like from the
Right.
city, like yeah.
right.
And then like now it's like the
state.
city's no longer fucking with it. It's the state. Just how they do with other districts. Like I'm guessing that's how they do with other small districts around the
Yeah.
around the
that's what I've
city.
heard.
You know, like Aldine and shit like that, like A-Leaf and all that. I'm guessing.
So
I'm ready. The state funds those little districts.
yeah.
Shout out to my boy Papi Sosa, playing in the background.
Shout out to Sosa Gang.
Yeah.
Ven conmigo. Yeah.
Sit down.
Cheers.
Cheers, my guy. It was about time you invited me.
Yeah, dude. I mean,
I'm like, bruh.
episode 1 right here, RoDawgz. And these motherfuckers.
RoDawgz. I'm smoking a joint.
Yeah. I mean, we had done this podcast shit before, like I did a podcast with Scam. That was pretty live. And then with Fogo and Skooma, we did a podcast. And then the LVD podcast,
Dope.
which I think we should like do that again.
This vibe. Okay.
LVD podcast. I was at Fogo's like in the South Side, and we did that shit. It was cool and shit.
Let's do it this summer. Like spring break type.
Yeah, for sure.
Are you off these days? Like since Thanksgiving coming up, or
Yeah,
what days are you off?
just Thursday and Friday.
Okay, cool.
You get the whole fucking week off, huh?
Yes.
That's the good things about working for the school district.
Yeah, and that's why I'm very grateful to be working there, you know, but at the same time, I do feel like a lot of stuff could be changed. I actually do want to kind of not start my own school, but I would
Do it.
Would you put your kid in my school?
It depends who's teaching.
I mean,
You're teaching.
I don't know. That's the thing. I have not even thought
You
about
have
that.
to set that shit up right.
What I want to set up right now, you want to hear my goal, is
your
I
goal?
want to set up like centers for the kids in the community.
Uh-huh.
But like centers for them, not like no bullshit ass like YMCA type vibe. I want like, cause
Want
these
them to
kids
do
are
yoga and shit?
no, these kids are
And
technology
meditate?
kids. Yeah, I do put them to meditate in the mornings, and our morning
Wouldn't that be
people
fucking
come.
crazy in school with fucking kids meditating?
You
in the
only do
morning?
for like 5 minutes, and then like it makes you so calm.
What if that's the answer to our future?
Meditating.
Like our children, like having them meditate every morning in school.
And then take a picture. My dad stays on the street from here.
No shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to send him to.
Is this his neighborhood? This is it? He just
No,
lives out here?
no, my dad's actually from right down the street from Fogo. Actually,
Oh,
he's
on the
from
south side?
like southeast side. Yeah. So shout out southeast. That's like my whole fucking other family right
For
there.
real?
My dad's side is like
Oh shit.
Second Ward.
He
And
stays out here now.
yeah, they're staying in Fifth Ward right now. And my family has always kind of been like all over the place. Like they always stay like different apartments type shit and like different
feel you.
domiciles.
Like my family is basically just if you don't live in the north side, it's like either the north side or like southwest, like A-Leaf.
Okay.
Like that's where my other family, like that's where they all from like A-Leaf and shit.
That's where Flora's from.
Southwest.
My best friend.
Yeah, and then like us, we just like north side, like me, Lazy,
Yeah.
Don Vito.
I
like,
can't get out of
Wild,
north side.
Like we're just all from north side and shit.
Let me not tell you that. I be trying to get out of north side and I be like homesick as fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't lived in my neighborhood in a while. Well, I'm basically, I just moved back over here.
My grandma's house,
It's
I've been
cool.
there for like 24 years.
Oh shit.
When I grew
Nah, I've
up
been
was
all
when I
over the
stayed.
place. All over. Well, not all over the place, but like in the north. I lived in the southwest for a little bit, but like for the most part, all of my life, north side. Moved to Conroe for a little bit.
How was that? It's like a little
It was. It was Conroe.
Conroe. Shout out to Andy Yola.
Yeah.
that guy straight from Conroe. But shout out to
It was
fucking.
Conroe. It's like. It's just the fucking the boondocks.
It is, but I see them.
No, like, but we lived. I don't know about the people that live like in the city of Conroe,
Okay.
but like we lived in the fucking woods.
Yeah.
Like,
So you live like 5 minutes away from the fucking city, or it's
yeah,
like far
but-
away from the city?
No, it's like like 5 minutes away. It's a little
10,
ass town.
5, 10,
But I'm
yeah.
saying, like, I don't know the other places, but when we stayed, it was like a fucking hill, and it was like all crazy in the woods and shit. When I was young, I didn't appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like nowadays, if I was to go out there, I would probably love it. Like,
Definitely.
it's fucking dope. It's the woods, and then like we had I don't know how many woods, maybe like 5, 6, 7 acres or something like that, maybe.
Oh wow, that's dope.
But it was pretty cool, and it had a lake and everything. I just didn't appreciate it. I wanted to be in the fucking city doing hood rat shit, and I was kind of mad that we was out there, and like I didn't really appreciate it. But
At the
I regret
time.
that now. Yeah, at the
Yeah.
time I did not appreciate that shit.
You feel like it's gonna come back to you?
Yeah, one day I'll fucking buy some land. Hell yeah. That's what I want to do. Buy some fucking land.
I really want a ranch somewhere.
That'd be dope. Just go out there, ride some fucking horses, ride some fucking 4-wheelers, get high, drink,
Right.
shit, party and shit. Hell yeah.
So, my fucking, out of all days, my memory is full.
Damn, Ash.
I know, I'm about to
Ashley
delete all these
dope.
old ass shit. I've been holding on to shit for like forever, and I should just delete it. Like, why do I have shit like that?
I don't even know how long we've been on, but
Forever,
it's just motherfucking RoDawgz, and we just out here having hood rat conversations.
Love
you know what I'm
it.
saying? It's your boy Rolly. I got my motherfucking hood rat friend from the motherfucking dirty north. that girl from the north, Ashley Thos, aka Ashley Guzman, aka Ash Blunts, aka hell yeah.
Big, fucking, big slime out here.
Big slime out here.
My road
And
dog.
we got my other road dog over here by the name of Don Vito, aka the Don, aka Don Cheeto.
The
AKA
motherfucking Vito. You
motherfucking
already
the
know.
Donster, you know what I'm saying?
You already know who we got in the fucking building,
You
yo.
already know the sauciest of
Is
them
you
all,
shitting
man.
me?
The sauciest is shitting me. This is the sauciest of them all, man.
Extra saucy.
Ooh.
Ooh wee.
Man, ooh
Shout out
wee.
to Sake.
Shout out.
Shout out
CSM.
to Sammy. Shit. With all due respect, Don Vito is the sauciest of them all.
Sauce.
With all due respect. With all due respect. Hell yeah. Still
So
going in this motherfucker.
I'm very excited and grateful to be here.
No shit.
This is great. I've been feeling like I'm in the fifth dimension the whole time. So I'm starting a podcast. No, not a podcast. A YouTube.
Are you too?
My YouTube channel is gonna be so dope.
So dope.
So dope.
What if it's already taken? Or did you already
Oh
get it?
no! The name of it is gonna be, I think, like the fifth dimension.
The name of the channel?
Yeah,
Okay.
and I'm gonna talk about like some woke ass shit. Like, what y'all wanna
Hell
talk
yeah,
about?
dude.
Y'all wanna talk about some extra weird
Dude.
shit? Like, let's talk about it.
Fucking do it.
Because I feel like my knowledge is gonna be like,
You have to do it.
yeah,
We all have to start documenting everything. That's why.
our experience, right?
Right. That's why I wanted to start this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, for that fucking reason.
And I think like
And I think it's dope that we're doing that.
type shit.
Hell yeah. And that boy Mark was talking about doing that shit the other day. I heard him, and I'm like, that's dope.
Yeah, Yeah, and I think we should all just fuck with each other's podcasts. You know, like we
Yeah,
all
like-
like appear on it and like share it and shit, and
For sure.
like we're all on that hoe. It'll be so cool.
Oh, doing that for sure.
For sure.
For sure.
For sure.
Already.
Shout out Screw.
Hey, give me some bombs.
Right?
Yeah.
I used to have all them sound effects and shit.
How do I delete every single picture that I have? Fuck it.
Aw, damn.
Fuck it, let's do
What
this.
about the memories?
Fuck them, create new ones.
Damn, you're savage as fuck.
I think I just
How
got.
did you become so savage?
I think I just got to a new level of savage, to be honest.
How?
Like
How
with
did
that
you get
sentence
there?
that I just said.
How did you get there?
Okay, psychedelics one.
Psychedelic.
Yeah, because like a lot of people don't know that it takes work to get there. You know, you gotta like. I think you have to sit there and sit with your demons for a little bit. You know.
You're stuck in that joint?
I mean, there's no more
Oh,
filters.
my G.
My G, you got me?
He's the same one.
Oh, I don't care. This is the
Gotta
best
take it
joint
off.
ever because it's with my niggas. And
Take it off. You seen that movie? What's that movie that says that? Hitchhikers pick 'em up. What is it? Is that Dumb and Dumber? Yeah, it's Dumb and Dumber. Oh no, all them hitchhikers in the back singing and shit. You seen Dumb and Dumber?
the first one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Stupid.
They got like immigrants in the back, right? I'm singing. The hitchhikers.
Did
pick
Jess go to
'em
sleep?
up.
Where's she at? Yeah, she was knocked out. Okay, we got one down.
One down. Three to go.
John Vito, is he next?
For what?
Dude, how long have we been on?
Hour and 10.
An hour and 10? Oh, that ain't shit.
People
I
will
seen
not
Joe
listen to no
Rogan's
hour
shit.
shit.
Dude, no?
Shit, I
Bro,
don't.
Joe Rogan be doing that shit for like 2-3 hours.
Yeah.
But first of all, like to be honest, I had to tell my dad this. Like nobody wants to see a
Put it on
long
the
ass
other
video.
side.
What do you mean?
Like, the burn side of that.
Oh, okay, there you go. Thank you. Like nobody wants to see a long ass video. I don't know. I don't.
You'd be, it's because people, because you work, you have to give
Right, yeah.
your students the attention. You want a tissue?
Yeah, please. My nose like. It's 2 in the morning.
It's 2 in the morning. Really?
1:42. 2 in the
Nigga, you get some toilet paper.
Yeah, hell yeah. Come on with it. Thank you, appreciate you.
What was I saying? What the fuck was I talking about?
Start a new subject.
Oh, the video thing.
Okay.
Okay, in your line of work, you have to be giving these kids your attention, right? At all
Of course.
times. You're a fucking teacher.
Of course.
But other people have to kill time. And, like, while they're doing shit,
Yes.
they have to, like,
Yes.
listen to
Ooh,
shit.
sorry.
You feel me?
Okay.
Like, they have to be, like, listening to shit.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I do. Like,
Okay,
let's
so
say I
last
gotta
year-
fucking service some shit or I gotta, like, install some shit. Like, I'm just, like, I'm just sitting there listening to shit, you know what I'm saying? All
True.
day I sit there and hours pass and I fucking got all this knowledge and shit.
True. But
Like, do you read?
I do. Well,
Do you listen to like audiobooks?
I do, but I not as often as I should.
I think it's possible.
So it is possible. Like in the summer when I wasn't really working, like I dedicated all my time to like personal development and my business. So I started my own company, which is a
Talk
non-
about that.
yeah, it's a non-profit organization. It's called ACE Familia.
What?
ACE,
Ace?
yeah, like the ACE.
Ace?
ACE.
ACE?
TX.
Ace
Familia.
Tex? Familia.
Yeah,
And
it's
what is
ACTX Familia or Ace Texas Family
Ace
in
Texas.
English if you
Okay.
want, whatever.
And what is that?
But it's just a nonprofit organization for kids with, I want to say maybe like 20 and under. I haven't got specific yet. But it's just for different kinds of kids in low income areas. But I want to start with my actual, like my hood, like Airline in Little York type shit, like right there. Like they open up a PLS. And I don't believe that that's good for the community, you know?
PLS?
Yeah.
Why?
Because, like, PLS, like, what the fuck is a PLS? Like,
People cash their checks there.
yeah, but still, like,
Those
I don't.
places are always busy.
Yes, of course, that's the point. But do you see places like that in River Oak? Do you see places like that where
Yeah,
there's
PLS?
money? Hell no. You do?
Yeah, they have to have a check cashing place. They have them everywhere.
Check cashing place.
I'm telling you because I used to work like security,
Uh-huh.
and I would go to like those
Hey.
PLSs.
Could I charge my phone?
I got a whole
Yeah.
PLS account too. Like, I
mean,
get it.
I never used it, but I worked for them for a little while, and they had some like on West Timer by Uptown Gallery and shit like.
Type shit. Yeah, I've seen them.
You know what I'm saying?
I've seen
Like
them.
people need to cash their
Well,
checks.
I think because at the end of the day, it's not even just like it's just everybody, to be honest, is not poor. It's just everybody has a poor mindset nowadays. You know, our society is focused on like, oh, we're gonna vacation, we're gonna Gucci wash and this and that, but it's like we don't even have no property, we don't have no investments, we don't have
Right.
nothing like that. We're gonna, leave to our seeds. The seeds on seeds on seeds type shit. So, and then we spend all our time working instead of making our money work for us. So,
But that's what you don't think that's what makes the world go around?
I think we make the world go round.
Exactly, but we're part of that.
True, I mean, but I feel like that's also
Everybody's
like,
part of that.
I feel like that's also like dying out type.
What do you mean?
Like the basically the value of a dollar. Like, what can you buy with a dollar these days versus 10 years ago? What could you buy with a dollar? You know? So it's like, who really has dollars these days? Like cash money. Is it
I hear you.
drug dealers?
I know people that don't even use money. They never even see cash probably in a month. They don't see physical cash.
Rich people don't care about fucking cash. Like, as long as that shit hit the bank, say less, nigga. But okay, so I noticed, like, for example, even my family, if I give them like a cash money, they go crazy for it. It's like cash rules the world, you know, like, and it really does. But at the same time, that you see that dying because nowadays people are on survival mode. So I don't care about cash at this point, but let's trade something, or you do this for me, I'll do that for you, blah blah blah, or we look out for each other now, or this and that. And I think it's changing the dynamic, and then the internet, add the internet to that, definitely changes some kind of dynamic within our kids. And if you just notice, this generation of kids is like so smart. They're so like, and they're huge. They're like big ass kids, right? Like, and they're super smart. And it's like, okay, we all are obviously like here for something. So everybody just be here and do what you're here to do. So you can't sit there and tell these kids. That's what I disagree. Like, you can't sit there and tell the kid like he's being a kid wrong. Put him on some medicine. Like, what kind of sense does that make?
Yeah, I think that's kind of fucked up. Something's wrong with kids, and they automatically ADHD, boom, medication and shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
oh, this kid's sick. This kid has that. Like,
So you ever heard of the placebo effect?
the what?
The placebo effect.
No, what is that?
So it's a study that they did. That they basically are like, okay, let's, for example, you have cancer, and I'm gonna give you this pill. It's like like a guinea pig type shit. I'm gonna give you this pill, but for sure it's gonna work. Just take it for 60 days. And so you take it every day, one a day for 60 days, and then at the end of 60 days you're healed, you're cured, right? And then they tell you that the pill was just like a little candy. and like you really healed yourself with your own mind. So they did this for real in a fucking college,
Okay, yeah. Okay, keep going.
and they literally healed themselves, nigga, like on some excellent type
Okay.
shit. Look it up. It's called the
Yes,
placebo effect.
I fucking agree with that. Without even knowing this ever existed, I fucking agree with that. I feel like people, that's our fucking brains, and that's how I feel about religion. Like, people heal themselves and they blame it on their spiritual beliefs. It's just your fucking brain being a brain, and people need to understand how special they are, how their brain can be capable of so much, but they don't. They automatically assume it's some type of God or.
I mean, I do believe that you yourself are God experiencing itself as whatever it wanted to experience.
But people need to start taking credit for their own actions, for their own achievements. Like, if you got something, if you achieved something, it's because you worked hard for that shit.
True.
People need to.
True, it's because you put your brain to work and you fucking
Yes.
got it going. True.
And that's kind of the same thing, like how you're talking about, like.
But some people reflect that as like kind of like ignorant, right? Or like they reflect it all
What's
kinds
ignorant?
of just different shit.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, I'm back on life.
What's ignorant? It's ignorant.
It's ignorant.
It's ignorant. What's ignorant, dude?
I forgot what we were talking about.
What the fuck, Ashley? Did you roll this shit on? Why is this shit on sticky?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Man.
I'm gonna re-roll it.
Okay, go
Because
ahead.
it's all falling apart.
Okay, go ahead. Just put me on blast on my live.
Oh shit, my bad. I'm
Let's go.
sorry. Is anybody watching?
Yeah, I got a few people on this whole.
Ain't got nobody.
It's nobody. It's just low. What's up, my guys? Shout out my boy Slow Live.
Shout out my
Is
boy
you finna
Slow.
pull up or nah? You just bullshitting.
Put them on speaker. Put them on.
Slow, I'm finna call you right now.
Hitchhikers, pick them up.
Lick it. What up? What up? What up?
The Slow Life episode coming
Right.
soon.
I like these vibes you got going on, Don Vito. Shout out my
Yeah,
boy
Don
Don
Vito
Vito.
is the best podcast producer in the world.
The best.
He's gonna stick around. And
Shout out Don Vito.
Saucy or
Ayy.
Not coming soon to a YouTube channel near you.
Yeah, stay tuned, guys, for our YouTube channel. It's gonna be litty.
Is it Saucy or not? Don Vito.
What would y'all want us to talk about? What kind of topics would be interesting for y'all? Psych.
So, you believe in aliens then?
Okay, do we believe in aliens?
Hold on. Don Vito, do you believe in aliens, Don Vito?
Don Vito,
Kinda
do you
do.
believe in aliens?
You believe in aliens? Who, which aliens do you believe in? What planet?
Shit, I don't know.
Nah, I believe in aliens too, dude.
I believe in aliens.
Shit.
But aliens are real as fuck, dude.
Obviously, they got a whole fucking Area 51. Like, they got all kinds of shit, I think. We just don't pay attention because we're too busy on Instagram.
Did you go storm Area 51?
I did not. I couldn't
Were
get the
you
day off of
planning
work.
on?
Shout out HISD.
Was that in your plan? Was that in your agreement?
No, it actually wasn't. I don't believe in storming Area 51. I actually believe that was like a really big conspiracy. Like, it's like the Popeyes chicken sandwiches. Like, oh, look over here.
But did you try it?
Hell no. What the fuck I look like?
Yeah.
No.
You know what my whole thing about that damn thing is?
What?
That sandwich was out a fucking year ago before that all that hype.
Oh,
It
did
had
I try
been
the
out.
Popeye sandwich? Yeah, I tried that whole. Yeah,
And what's up with all that hype? Like,
oh my god, I don't
the
want to hear
sandwich
about that.
been out or whatever.
Honestly, what I think they do,
Whatever.
I think they put like aborted baby parts
Ah, no
into
mames.
fast food. So stay away from fast food, guys. I try my hardest to stay away from
What do you
fast food.
mean?
Cause there has to be a reason. Like you have to look into like Planned Parenthood and like all the shit that they be doing. You'd be surprised how much shit is like weird. Like milk.
Milk is
Has-
weird as fuck.
I mean, yeah, milk.
This guy loves milk.
I love milk. No, I'm not gonna say I love milk. I don't love milk. I used to
don't
love
love
milk.
milk.
But it's
I
a,
never
it's
did
a
love
habit that
milk.
I'm breaking because
I never did love milk, but I did consume
that's
it.
probably why I'm so
I
tall.
do love cheese though,
Who showing love? Who showing love on the
so it
ground?
becomes like
Shout
the
out my
same
boy.
shit. But milk is the devil, man.
Okay, I wouldn't go that
Milk.
far.
Shit.
Nah, milk is bad for you.
Whoa, man.
I just feel like the process that it takes to get milk out, like the cows, you know, they have to be pregnant. So you're stealing somebody's milk, first of all, if you drink milk. And then
I
sometimes,
don't even think about that though. I just think about how nasty it is.
I mean, aren't your parents from like Mexico? Like my grandma did that, like
What?
straight milk from the cow type shit.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Straight warm milk from the
Bro,
cow.
I'm talking about like
Reporting live from Texas.
that might have been dead, bro. But like
Ticks.
me, bro. You never sipped on a cow's nipple? I'm the only one in this table. Shit. Say what?
Looking ass.
It is.
My grandpappy always had that cow nipple. Damn.
Nah, but my grandparents really are from the rancho. Like, they do believe in organic type shit. Like,
That's
my...
dope.
Hell yeah.
Like, yeah, milk's not for me. All that. I mean, maybe, like, that's different because it's, like, on a farm type shit. But,
Yeah.
like, the way that, you know what I'm saying, they do it to, like, you know what I'm saying, like, these companies and shit, like the milk brands and shit like that. Like, the whole process on that shit, that's some other bullshit.
Okay, let's not talk about milk no more because it's weirding me out.
It's milk.
Just did that. What's
Threw
up,
up in my
guys?
mouth.
Shout out my cousin Bree. We'll go down.
We'll
I'm
go
so
down.
bad. I don't show up to the family events, but I show up on Instagram Live. Like,
That's fucked up, dude.
I know I'm so bad. I'm sorry. I love my family. I just like I study a lot, guys. This is my recreational time, so I gotta document it.
Just go this
Cause then you'll never see me again, type shit. I really do seclude myself from everybody, not just my family. Like I ever since like last summer, I had this
know.
like weird
We
awakening.
had to like book you like 3 months in advance. That's how busy you are nowadays.
Yeah. I'm like everybody can hear that shit because everybody be thinking I'm lying, but yeah, if you wanna fuck with me, schedule me in advance. Book your appointment, send your DM today.
Yeah, today. We'll beat you in a couple months.
Yeah, type shit. But no, I'm gonna stop being like that. Like now that I'm off, I'm gonna like make my rounds and I'm gonna go fuck with everybody. So send me a DM and let's link.
Send her DM if you want to chill with her, and she will contact you if she's interested. She will.
I make priority for personal development. So if you're not on some personal development type shit, I probably won't fuck with you. What's up? Shout out my girl Beauty and the Blink with her badass eyelashes. Follow the page, guys. Okay, we're tapping out here.
This whole
Don Vito's tapping out on the joint.
Damn, this shit was.
¿Qué pasó?
It wasn't even recording the whole audio.
Wow.
It was recording like just me.
What's up? Shout out Daniel Chacon. Chacon Madre. Shout out. I'm gonna shout out everybody on this home. Shout out Clever de la Nauf. De la Naufi was good. Alright, guys. Check out my YouTube. I'm finna drop a link real soon. I'm talk about some shit. I'm gonna talk my shit on there. You already know. You already know.